How's it going, everyone? My name is AJ, and today I'm going to answer a health question. The ankle joint is a very underrated area of the body and usually gets ignored until there's a problem. And while pain is a fairly common occurrence associated with ankle issues, noise in the form of a pop or click might also be present. Although the noise isn't necessarily painful, it may cause some concern, or at the very least trigger curiosity. What is this noise caused by? Is it dangerous? And how can you get rid of it? I am going to answer this question from a scientific perspective. So without further delay, let's get started. The ankle joint is made up of a lot of different structures that interact with one another. As it moves in the form of plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, inversion, and/or eversion, muscles and tendons slide over the numerous bones and ligaments of the joint. During normal circumstances, these structures make contact with each other, which produces some noise near the end of the range of motion, but typically not enough to be heard or felt. However, if there is scar tissue buildup from a previous injury, or you have certain muscles that are overtrained, undertrained, or neglected, they may be displaced from their optimal position and stiffen. This causes a noticeable increase in tension, similar to that of pulling onto an elastic band. This increase in tension will also pull certain bones slightly out of optimal position. All of this will likely initiate more aggressive contact between bones and tendons during ankle movement, which in turn will translate to a louder pop, which you can either hear or feel. So let's ask the million-dollar question. Is this dangerous? If the pop happens every once in a while and doesn't cause pain, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Usually after a good warm-up, the added blood flow to the area will either reduce or completely eliminate any noise produced. But consistent noise within the ankle joint, especially when you're lifting heavy weights, is something you should address, even if there's no pain. Think of the noise as the check engine light in your car. You can still drive it when it's on, but if you don't get it serviced soon, you might be dealing with a more serious problem or injury down the road. So what can you do to stop the pop? Let's take a closer look. Before we take a closer look, I want to mention that I offer private online personal training. Take your fitness to the next level with expert coaching, customized programming, and accountability you won't find anywhere else. Visit ajsteven.com to book an appointment or learn more about how I can help you become stronger, more mobile, and confident in the gym or in the comfort of your own home. The first step is to figure out which muscle groups are most responsible for the noise. The easiest way to do this is to group all muscles that influence the ankle joint based on function. I've done this for you here and also ranked them according to which group is most likely to be the source of the problem. Start by performing the movement that causes the pop or click. This may be a squat, lunge, or even something as simple as rotating the ankle. Take some mental notes on how the noise sounds or feels. Next, spend about 2 minutes or so stretching or mobilizing one particular muscle group. A full list of mobility suggestions can be found in the description below. Retest the movement you performed earlier and see if you notice a decrease or absence of noise. If you do, there's a good chance that particular muscle group you just mobilized is part of the problem. If you don't, try a different mobility drill and retest. Once you have a better idea which muscle group is responsible, you should incorporate supplemental exercises into your routine. This is a critical step to not just stopping the pop, but preventing it from returning. Stretching and mobilizing alone will only provide a temporary fix, if any. The full list of exercises I recommend for each group can be found in the description below. Feel free to give this method a try and let me know what you found out in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, share it with your friends, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and stay strong.